Hey, thank you for joining me on the mat here today for what will be a restorative and well-rounded flow. You don't need any props for today's class, just you and your mat. And if you don't even have a mat, then feel free to use a carpet or even a wooden floor. We'll start today's class in standing at the top of your mat. Bring your feet around hips distance apart. Stack your ribcage over your pelvis. Fingertips by your side and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Tuck your chin. And gently close down your eyes. Feel the contact between your feet and the ground beneath you. Maybe rock forward and backward, side to side, just establish that balance. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through pierced lips. Slow breath out. Use this chance to fully arrive. One more, just like that. Deep inhale. Fill your chest, fill your side body. And exhale through pierced lips. Seal your lips and try to keep them sealed throughout the whole practice. Focus on those soft inhales and exhales through your nose. And blink open your eyes. Inhale, reach your arms up above your head. Gaze towards your fingertips. Really reach up. And exhale, hands back down by your side. One more, just like that. Big reach. Shoulders draw up towards your ears. And exhale, back down. Clasp your hands behind your back and open your chest. Another deep inhale. Open your heart forward. Exhale, relax. Bring your hands now to the right side of your waist and drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Breathe into your left shoulder, into the left side of your neck. Switch sides, hands over to the left side of your waist this time. Drop the left ear towards your left shoulder. Maybe one side feels a little bit tighter than the other. Simply start to notice. And back to center with your hands. Open your chest once more. And release. One more big reach up with your hands. Reach, reach, reach. And then exhale to fold. Hinge from the hips. Fold forward and down. Try to keep your spine nice and long. And fully surrender here. Take no time to drop in. Option to grab opposite elbows. Maybe sway from side to side. Release your hands. And then create a flat back, rise up. Option to bring your hands to the shins or the knees. Exhale to fold. Same again. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Feel that stretch in the hamstrings. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. And take an extra deep breath here. And on your next exhale, send your left foot back, low lunge. Untuck your toes and rise up through your hips. Keep that rib cage stacked over your pelvis. And then open twist to your right. Twist from the belly button, open your arms out to the side, fingertips together. Long upper spine. Draw your shoulders away from your ears and soften your breath. Reverse it. Drop your right hand down towards your shin and extend back. Breathe into your side body. Inhale, big reach up and down. Bring your left hand all the way down. Walk your right foot to the side. Untuck your toes and lift your back leg, lizard lunge. Feel into the hips, maybe make some circles, rock forward and backwards. Keep the spine nice and long, and on your next inhale, reach your hand up to the sky. Gaze towards your top fingertips. Then really think about lengthening out through that thoracic spine, through the upper part of your spine. Nice and long. Inhale here. Exhale, bring both hands down now. Create a solid foundation. And then send the right foot back for a high plank. Tuck your pelvis under. Find stillness here. Inhale, come forwards over the wrist. Option to lower all the way down through chaturanga or drop the knees down. Sphinx pose. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders. The legs slightly wider apart. Engage your glutes. Open your collarbones and gaze forward. Take this opportunity to find more stillness. Focusing on your breath. Inhale into your chest, really open wide. Exhale to lower. Bring your hands by your rib cage, underneath your shoulders. Untuck your toes, and then send your hips back for puppy pose. Reach your arms forward, and rest your forehead down on the mat. Open the shoulders. Tuck your toes once more, and then send your hips up and back for downward facing dog with a nice bend in the knees. Concentrate on opening the shoulders even more. Option to walk your dog, drawing one heel closer to the mat and then the other, before finding stillness. Push the ground away. Come back to your breath. Prepare for some spinal waves moving from down dog to plank. So on your next inhale, rise up high onto the toes. Move through downward dog to plank. moving super slowly through each segment of the spine. And then back to downward facing dog. 2 more just like that. Moving with the breath. Inhale, rise high onto the toes. Wave through the spine. Tuck your pelvis under at the end in plank, and then hips up. Back to downward facing dog. Last time. And downward facing dog is where we meet. Inhale, look up. Step your feet to the top of the mat. Feet hips distance apart. And then fold forward and down. Option to grab opposite elbows once more. Release your hands, keep a little bend in the knees and roll up through your spine. Super slowly, take your time. And at the top, reach your arms up. Fingertips together. And exhale, hands back down by your side. One more, really reach up. Pivot from the shoulders, keep your rib cage over your pelvis. Exhale to fold, hinging from the hips. Send the hips back. Keep the center of gravity central, keeping the weight in your toes. Option to grab opposite elbows or even behind your calves. Keep your spine nice and long. Hands to your shins or your knees. Inhale, create some length, flat back. Exhale to fold. Inhale to rise, gaze forward. Exhale to fold, moving with the breath. One more. Exhale to fold. Hands to the mat. And this time, step your right foot back. Low lunge. On the opposite side, untuck your toes. Reach up and out through your hips. Shoulders away from your ears. And then open twist. Reach your arms out. Think about twisting from the belly button and keep that upper spine nice and long. Send the energy out through your fingertips. Strong core. And come back to the breath, back to your meditation. Let's reverse it. Left hand down towards that back leg. And reach the right hand back. Breathe here. And inhale, big reach up and over. Drop both hands down. Walk your left foot to the side. Untuck your back toes, lizard lunge on the opposite side. Feel free to make some movements that feel good in your body. Keep the spine nice and long. And then twist and reach. Solid foundation with your right hand. Think about twisting from your belly button once more. Keep that thoracic spine nice and long. Gaze towards your top fingertips. And try to soften your breath even more. Keep the back knee lifted. Inhale here. Exhale, put both hands down this time. Solid foundation. And then send your left foot all the way back for high plank. Tuck your pelvis under. Reach your rhomboids, the part in between your shoulder blades, even higher up. Inhale, come high over the wrists. Exhale, maybe lower through chaturanga or set the knees down. And then lower all the way down. Sphinx pose. Bring those legs a little bit wider. Engage your glutes. And gaze forward. Option to give your dog a little stroke. If you've got one there, if you have your pet with you. If not, find stillness here, and option to extend into seal. Externally rotate your arms. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Open the front body here. Think about stretching out the core. Inhale here. Exhale, lower all the way down. Rock out the hips from left to right. And then bring your hands by the side of your rib cage. Untuck your toes. And send your hips back for puppy pose once more. Reach your arms forward. Rest your forehead down. Really open your chest. Breathe into your shoulders, into your chest, into your side body. Feel your stomach expand towards the mat as you breathe deeply. And then tuck your toes once more. Send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Find stillness. Tuck your heels behind your feet. Spread your fingers wide. And push the ground away. Gaze between your legs or towards your navel. Think about pushing into the index finger and thumb whilst wrapping your triceps in. Prepare for those spinal waves once more. Inhale, come high onto the toes, wave through from downward dog to high plank. Tuck your pelvis under at the end, and then send your hips up and back. For down dog, 2 more just like that, moving with your own breath. Last one, at least for me. We'll meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, look up. Walk your feet to the top of your mat. Feet hips distance apart. And fold forward and down. Option to sway from side to side. Release your hands and walk your hands over to the right side. Notice any sensations that come up here. And if you feel any tension, try to soften it even more with each breath. Switch to the opposite side. and back to center. Slight bend in the knees, roll all the way up through your spine. Your head is the last thing to come up, and reach your arms up once more. Reach your right hand closer to the ceiling, maybe the sky in my case, and then the left hand further up and back down by your side. Inhale, reach your arms up once more, drawing those shoulders towards your ears. Stack your ribcage over your pelvis. Hinge from the hips, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, hands on the shins or knees. Exhale, hands to the mat. Big step back, high plank. Inhale, come high over the wrists. Exhale, lower down through chaturanga. Maybe lower all the way down onto your knees to upward facing dog. Option to keep the knees down. And then send your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Now lower your knees for tabletop. And cross your legs. Send your legs now through to the front. Prepare for a seated forward fold. Flex your feet back towards you. Inhale, reach up, create some length and lean forwards. Imagine your hips going further back. And then exhale to fold. Try to draw your forearms closer to the ground. Keep your feet flexed back towards you. Keep your spine nice and long. Draw your chest towards your knees. And then for these last few breaths, really let your head hang heavy. Inhale to slowly rise up. And bring your right sole of your foot close into your body. The right hand behind you. And your left hand to the outside of your knee. Seated spinal twist. Flex your left toes back towards you. Inhale, create lots of length. Exhale to twist. Gaze over your right shoulder. Draw that right glute lower down towards the mat. And find stillness here. Breathe. Come back to your meditation. Release the stretch. Janu Shirsasana. Bring your knee down, the sole of your foot to the inside of your thigh. Inhale, create that length again. Send your hips back and fold forward, head to knee. Option to grab the foot, maybe the big toe, or just fold forward to any degree possible. Inhale, slowly come out of the stretch. Maybe use your hand to bring your knee back up and extend both legs out in front of you. Give them a little shake. And then draw your left foot in. Prepare to switch to the opposite side. Left hand behind you. Right hand to the outer edge of your knee. Flex your toes back towards you. Inhale, create lots of length. Exhale to twist. Release the stretch. Come back through center to Janu Shirshasana on the left side. The left sole of your foot to the inner thigh. Extend the knee towards the ground. Inhale, create lots of length. Send your hips back, your chest forward, long spine, and then head to knee. If you feel some tension in your hamstring, in the back side of this right leg, maybe the outer hip on the left side, then instead of fighting that with more tension, try to relax even more, using the breath to go deeper. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to fold. Slowly, slowly come out of the stretch. Extend both legs out in front of you. Dandasana. Flex your feet back towards you. Sit up straight. Arms by your side. Stack your ribcage over your pelvis. Gaze forward. Tuck your chin. And then lower down onto your back with the soles of your feet on the floor. Try to lower with control. Prepare for half bridge. Create a nice foundation with your feet on the ground. Tuck your pelvis under, engage your lower core, push your lower back into the mat, and then scoop your hips up, half bridge. Clasp your hands beneath you, open your chest. Draw your heels back towards your glutes and breathe. Five soft, slow, and deep conscious breaths here. Can you lift your hips up even higher? Engage your pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Last 2 breaths, really make them count. And then exhale to lower. Keep a slight arch in the back. And bring the soles of your feet together for reclined butterfly. Let your legs fold open like a book. Bring one hand to your stomach, one hand to your chest. And feel the rise and fall of your body with each breath. Breathe into the stomach, the rib cage, and your chest. And then exhale, let it go. Maybe use your hands to bring your knees back to center. Supine twist. Scoot your hips over to the left. Let your legs fold over to the right. Extend your arms out. Gaze towards your left hand. Option to bring your right hand to your left knee. Back through center, and in your own time, switch to the opposite side. And then back to center. Simply notice now how each side of your body feels. And take one more stretch that feels good for you. I'm going to take happy baby. You can take any stretch you feel like your body needs most here. Maybe that's a big morning stretch, reaching your hands up and over your head. Maybe that's happy baby like me. Wherever you are, take 3 more slow, conscious breaths in this pose. Last 2 breaths, really slow your heart rate down. And then release the stretch and extend your legs out in front of you for Shavasana. Our final resting pose. Bring your hands down by your side. Tuck your shoulder blades under to help lift your chest. Tuck your chin and close your eyes. Inhale with me, in through your nose. Exhale through pierced lips. One more. Deep inhale. Fill your chest, side body, stomach. And then exhale through pierced lips. This time surrendering even more to your mat. Feel really heavy. Imagine the ground beneath you is giving you a big cuddle from either side. Find stillness and simply observe the breath. We'll be here for around a minute in Shavasana, our final resting pose. I'll guide you out. Start to deepen your breath. And bring some awareness back to this space. Start to move your body in a way that feels good. Maybe wiggle your toes, your fingertips. Option to roll onto one side, but keep your eyes closed. We'll meet in a seated position. With your legs crossed, try to keep your eyes closed. And whenever you're in that seated position, rest your hands wherever feels comfortable and sit nice and tall. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Release any tension from your jaw. Release your tongue from the roof of your mouth. And try to bring more awareness to your breath, that cool sensation rising in through the tip of your nostril, in through your nose, into your entire body. Imagine that breath filling all the corners of your body, from your head to your chest, stomach, hips, and lower body. Take full, long, deep breaths. If any thoughts come up, that's okay. Let them come. Let them go again. Use your breath as a tool to help keep you focused inward. And over time, the length between the thoughts that come up and your awareness inward might become longer and longer. Find your meditation, and we'll stay here for just one more minute. Bring some awareness back to this space, to the sounds you can hear, the tastes in your mouth, what you can smell. How your body feels. And bring your hands to heart center, elbows in line with the wrists, and drop your chin towards your heart. Thank yourself for showing up for you today. And whenever you're ready, release your hands and blink open your eyes. Well done. And thank you again so much for joining me on the mat for this restorative practice. I hope you feel grounded and good in your minds and bodies. From me and Loxi, we want to thank you once again. And if you did enjoy this practice, then please give the video a like and, of course, subscribe for more yoga content. We hope to see you very soon on the mat in the next video.